I think for the business and for ResMed's point of view, the enterprise workshop has always been something that we've offered promising younger employees who haven't really had the experience across a whole broad range of different parts of the business. So it's usually been engineers or people involved somehow in either design or manufacturing that don't understand possibly the commercial, or when I say don't understand, they haven't had any experience in the commercial world. They wouldn't know or have experienced how to put a business plan together. What happens after one's thought of the technology and done the drawings and created the prototypes and all the rest, what happens then? How do you commercialize a product? And we've used the enterprise workshop as a mechanism to help these people get that experience in an environment that is not only ResMed centric, but benefits from all the mentors and the external experience. So in a sense, we're not drinking our own bathwater, we're actually getting other people to influence their thinking and broaden their horizon. And that's been very good in two different levels. The first level for us and for the individuals who take part in this, they're learning a whole bunch of new skills. And a lot of them have gone on then to enjoyed it that much that they've gone on to do MBAs and further their studies, Master of Business and so on, because they've sort of got a taste of the practical side of things and found it very interesting as a career move. So we'd like to broaden our knowledge base from engineering or design into business. And by doing that, they get these skills and they go on and they do their Master of Business or MBAs and so on, and having a lot of fun doing that. So that's one group. From a company point of view, and why we as a company support the New South Wales Enterprise Workshop Group is really twofold. Probably at the most elementary level, the New South Wales Enterprise Workshop Group helps us maintain our entrepreneurial spirit within the company.
So cultural sort of thing.
It's a cultural thing. The company started off, it was very dynamic, it was very small. Everybody was involved in all the projects and so on. Now, as we've got bigger and bigger over time, and we've moved, we've got several thousand employees, we've had to formalize a lot of the structures. We've had to specialize in a lot of the things we do, so people don't get that exposure that they used to get 10, 15 years ago when the company was smaller. So, and what happens when companies go through that development is that you need a little bit more bureaucracy. Everything sort of gets tied down to process. If you don't have process, then things don't go right. And slowly but surely that entrepreneurial edge starts to disappear. The Enterprise Workshop Group makes sure that always stays in the background somewhere. It's always bubbling away just underneath the surface and getting people in the company to actually appreciate what it means to still be entrepreneurial and bring that back in. Obviously we can't do it throughout the organisation as much as we used to, but people actually understand what entrepreneurialism is and can live it. That's the one side. The other thing that's really important for the company and which makes working between the different groups a lot easier is candidates who've been through the Enterprise Workshop Group have an understanding of the role of the legal team and intellectual property. They have an understanding of the role of finance, the role of marketing, the role of HR, all of these different things that make up the commercialization team. And they learn the language and how to present their ideas to these different functional groups within the organisation to get their message across both clearly and concisely.
Excellent.
And that's really been very good for us. So it's actually an efficiency gain for us in the company in terms of them being able to express themselves and contribute to those projects at a level that each of the different functional groups understand.